Here is one thing I honestly do not understand from the pro-abortion position. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. So I kind of want to discuss the basics of what it means to be pro-life. The basics is science, and if you're a Christian, especially if you're Christian, confirms when life begins and confirms that it is its own separate individual in the womb of the mother, and it's valued life. So believing this and knowing the science and knowing what the Bible has to say on it and knowing that the early church condemned abortion as murder, how can people who follow these types of things not see that the pro-life movement is super important to be a part of? Advocating for the unborn should be one of the most important things anyone ever does. The pro-life position is one that fulfills the verses that are in Proverbs saying there are things that the Lord detests, 7 things, and one of them is, surprisingly, hands that shed innocent blood. Also in Proverbs chapter 31 verses 8 through 9, it tells you to speak up for those who can't speak for themselves. Speak up for the innocent. We are commanded throughout the whole Bible, Old and New Testament, and we are shown throughout the New and the Old Testament that we are to stand up for those who don't speak for themselves, stand up for the innocent, and it shows you in the Bible itself that babies in the womb are alive. It speaks in Proverbs, in Jeremiah 1:5, it literally says, before I, meaning God, formed you in the womb, I knew you. I knew you. I didn't know that, the mother, it wasn't talking about the mother. I knew you. I knew God knew you before you existed, and he knew the plans that he had, right? Jeremiah 11:29. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and for I know the plans I have for you. One of the most amazing promises of God, that we're his, and that when we accept him and become his, he has this beautiful plan for us. But what abortion does, and by not advocating for the pro-life movement, it destroys that plan. The pro-abortionists who either advocate or perform abortions think that they're God, and they're playing God by saying, oh yeah, this woman wants to have an abortion, she's going to pay me to perform an abortion, I can end the life. That's the mentality of the pro-choice doctors and women who think it's okay to be pro-choice, especially women, because they think they have this lie that it's my body, my choice. I can go, if I don't want to have a baby, I don't have to have a baby. I can go and murder it anytime I want. That's the wrong mentality to have, and it's a lie from the devil. So why must we all be pro-life? And why must especially all Christians be pro-life? We'll put it into this premise. Premise 1, the Bible condemns abortion as murder. Early church history and documents condemn abortion as murder. B, number 2, life begins at conception as affirmed by science. So with these 2 things in mind, 1, abortion takes the life of an innocent human being. The innocent human being is live. If you take a life that is, alive, that is the definition of murder. I mean, so if it's alive, an unborn baby is alive in the womb, and you take the live away, you kill it, pretty obvious it's murder. Pretty straightforward. In the Didache chapter 2, it literally states those, and I quote, abortion is murder. So why would any Christian in their right mind, someone who claims to love God and who fears God, ever be okay with supporting such a movement and not come on over to the pro-life side. This is what it means to be pro-life. What it means to be pro-life is fulfilling Proverbs and understanding where it says that life is valuable. Understanding that in Luke chapter 1, when you read it, verse 40 to 45, when the babe in Elizabeth's womb, St. John the Baptist, leapt 6 months old, gestation, just to hear Mother Mary's voice. There's consciousness and there's a life. There's a real human being inside. So this is what it means to be pro-life. And I hope that after Christians who are already pro-life watch this video, you guys are even more encouraged to start speaking up. And for those Christians who are not pro-life or who don't know what to believe, I hope this video helps you as well. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And we will see you in the next video. Remember, Jesus is Lord and abortion is murder. Peace out.